This is it, fellas. Time to take care of business and bring home that W. There ain't no other option.
And boy, the faces in that huddle look very, very focused. On the road, looking for a win against an Eastern Conference rival. Buddy, it's the NBA on 2K Sports, and here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. And guys, taking a look at Paul George, what will we see from him?
Well, he's an exciting young player. He has been just as impressive. He uses that length to great advantage, contesting shots and coming away with deflections and steals.
Earlier in the season, Indiana ended up losing their last game in this matchup against Chicago. That was their second loss in
whack. The matchups were wrong, and they didn't bring the energy necessary either. You know, it was befuddling to me why they stuck with that, Steve. I mean, they dug themselves a hole, and then they didn't make the changes they should have to get out of it. Didn't make him back up his target. I like what he did, to be honest with you. I mean, you've got to back it up, obviously, but this is a team that needs to set high goals for itself, that needs to challenge itself. So I think he's sort of laying the chips on the table and kind of seeing what's going to happen.
And Chicago has possession. George Hill missing on the three. And the shot is good.
Look to build on.
Now here's Rose. Averaging 22 points a game. Watch the pass to Clutch. Kicks it to Rose. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Slow and long climb from the Malice at the Palace back in 04. But now with a terrific young team fresh off a strong showing in the Eastern Conference Finals, we can find Basketball State.
Now Hill after the missed three from Clutch. Outside Hill. Pass to Granger. From outside the arc. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got his third
finishers in the game.
And prior to last season, the Pacers signing George Hill, 5 years.
Good combo guard, can shoot it well from distance, can run a team. Maybe not a traditional point guard, but somebody who can help you win. I think was a good move for the Pacers.
To end the drought. And the shot is good. And
it seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
Garnett against Granger. Takes it from 10. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Granger was the most improved player last season and a first-time NBA All-Star. And consider how young he is. Just turned 23. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger. Here's Clutch, defended by George. Paul George with the steal. And he slams it one-handed. And a closer look here at the hustle stat. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Back to Garnett. Leads him in there. A shot's good from Clutch. Clutch has got 11 points.
Yes, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
George and Granger on the perimeter.
Scottie Pippen, you know, early in his career, maybe not quite as strong as Scottie, but a similar skill set.
Interesting. On the wing, George. And he goes up strong with one hand.
Puts up a lot of space.
Granger kicks to Hill. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's George. They get it back. And the basket by Scola. Now it's just was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down. And let's just say he was really good.
Hill dishes to George. High post shot. That's the bucket. George has got 8 points in the quarter. Ready to step in for him, and Steve contribute off the bench.
Yeah, no doubt about that. You think about Taj Gibson, a late first-round pick. Jimmy Butler last year really emerged as one of the best young players in the league. Great story. So terrific job by the Bulls front office in figuring out.
Back to Heinrich. Feeds to Garnett. He passes to Clutch. 5 to shoot. For 3. That one goes. Count. Clutch has got 5 points now this quarter. Into the bucket.
Great job defending the hoop there. So important to have good presence defensively inside.
The shot is good from Clutch.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he's part of the defense.
Heinrich with the steal. The shot no good. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Bulls. They're up by 9. Folks, stay tuned for the halftime show at Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Another NBA season is about to wrap up, but there's still an awful lot to talk about. Chicago with the lead against Indiana. And offensively, just filling it up, making the pass to the open man, generating opportunities. They are piling up points in a hurry. Clutch putting on a clinic against the Pacers. His shooting percentage hovering right around 50%. It's awfully good, heads or tails. And doing their best to stay alive, the Indiana Pacers. They're really going hard at it on the boards, offensively chasing down every miss they can. Paul George really playing effortlessly. He has 13 points and has looked very good defensively, playing hard-nosed ball out there. That'll wrap things up for me here in the studio. Thanks so much. I'm Damon Bruce. Now let's get back out to Kevin Harlan for the second half of play.
There's the screen by Butch. Shoots off the step back, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Smart. Use that big height advantage. Get the shot off. Well, it's hard to put
Up on top. There's the feed to Hill. Hibbert with a screen on Rose. Pass to Granger. Shot clock at 6. West inside. Lays it up and banks it in. West has got his second. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Dang against Granger. There's the pass to Clutch. Fires it up. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Short. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Hoping to draw contact, because if they can get to the bucket and the foul, it's an automatic free throw. And you know what, Steve? Even if some calls go against them, you know, as a coach, you can accept it, because when the calls go their way, they're
The dish to Garnett. Passes it to Clutch. Back to Garnett. He passes to Clutch. He feeds it to Rose. Hits the outside fadeaway. Hill kicks it to West. Feeds it to George. Outside Hill. Buries the long-range jumper. As to Clutch. Makes the lead pass. And stolen by Hibbert. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. Oh, and the jam by Granger.
Things are really tightening up now, guys. Their offense has become unstoppable. Not sure where it was before, but better late.
Outside Rose. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Granger kicks it to West. He's against Garnett. The turnaround Jay. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Rose goes in. Dang dishes to Rose. Left side Rose. Pass to Butch. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
A lot of people thought the Bulls would flounder last season, guys, but they were still one of the tougher teams in all of the East, in part because the culture of toughness and next man up, how bought in and committed to the team that every man on that roster is.
Clutch. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Kicks to Granger. It's back to Hill. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Lets the three fly. Danny Granger, the bucket on the assist for Mahaney.
Well, they weathered Rose's absence remarkably well. You know, advancing in the playoffs, giving Miami all it could handle. And you wonder, you know, with the healthy Rose now and all these other players having developed, is Chicago a championship caliber team? I think they are.
I agree. That is good. Fifth rebound in this one. Here is Watson, defended by Clutch. Launches it, and the shot is good.
With the success they've been...
Chicago's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Buries it from three-point range. And now 24 points for 1:14 left in the third quarter. Hill dishes to West. The 18-footer is right on the mark. West is good. He passes to Clutch. Shot clock at 5. Snell beyond the arc. That's good. And the Bulls lead by 6.
You know that
the Bulls leading by 6. Rose kicks to Butler. Back to Rose. Passes it to Clutch. Up in time. Drilled it just as the horn sounds.
And Kevin, he had the eye of the tiger there. I mean, he was not going to pass that shot up.
No
well
way.
Well done. Big time shot in the clutch.
No, he was dying for the chance to take that shot, no question.
The third quarter comes to a close. Bulls lead by 9. Bulls shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for Indiana. Burt in at the 5. Outside Hill. Dishes it to George. It's back to Hill. And the Pacers another 3. Change here. Rangers check in. Pass to Hibbert. Stolen away. Pass break. Here comes Chicago. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bulls. It was a very tough upbringing down in the Houston area. He overcame tremendous odds. And to be where he is today with the great attitude after a short time at Marquette, it speaks for the Clutch. Left side Rose. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Pulls it up. Again, Chicago. Man, and he trail by 16. Now here's Granger. Outside Hill. And they get it. That's good.
These defenders had better start closing out.
Left side Rose. Shot clock at 6. And the basket good. Rose has got 14 points here with a screen for Hill. Granger left side. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Yeah.
The Bulls leading by 13. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. Outside, George. Outside, Hill. Indiana moving the ball over. Here's Granger. And again, it's Indiana converting. He kicks it to West. Granger backing him down. Shoots from 12. It's blocked. Second shot opportunity. Buries it despite the hat. Terrific play with a chance for one more. It's on Kevin Garnett.
Well, Kevin, when he's got the ball down in the low post, he has a huge variety of moves to choose from. So it's tough to defend him. He's got great footwork and finesse. He just figures out a way to get it done.
And you know what? He's a guy who will put some wood on you now. He'll throw his weight around. Bodying him up play after play can really wear you down.
The free throw off from block.
It's a tough shot, a difficult shot. Tried to fade it over the top, but no dice.
The dish to Garnett. 16 feet away. Count that one. And the Bulls lead by 16.
I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Here's Hill. Makes it off the glass. Hill's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's
by George. Clutch backing down. Here's Clutch. but they recover it. Feeds it to Dang. Passes to Clutch. Over George. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Hill kicks to George. On the wing, Granger. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. West with the steal. Goes up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, their defense making an impact.
A shot by Bunch, no good. Indiana, they're working against the clock right now. Hill with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. Hill kicks to Hibbert. Hangs. Good. The assist goes to Hill. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Chicago's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Clutch. And so it's Chicago winning this one. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, Clutch.
After the game, you were chosen as the Jordan Player of the Game. How does that make you feel?
It speaks more to the team than to myself, to be honest about it. I can't do anything out there without my teammates, and we worked as a unit today. When we get going like we did, we don't think there's a team in the league that can take us down. Great team win, man. Let's get another one next time out.